up, everybody? This is A7X Fan Ben. I'm on Lake Med right now, and actually staying with Randy Soltero, Captain Randy, for a few days. And so he has a houseboat out here actually on Lake Med. So I was on that, and now I'm kayaking, and I figured it'd be a good location to shoot a video. So just gonna be one or two short ones. First one about like how to price customs. I don't have like all my materials with me, so it'll be pretty basic, but generally I think the reason I don't use the formula for making custom ships is because I've played so much and I've memorized like a pretty good percentage of like game pieces and their stats and things like that, so, and abilities and whatnot. So I usually, when I make custom, I kind of just wing it, and I haven't play tested a lot of my customs, so I can't vouch for all of them being like accurately priced and things like that. But usually I just kind of wing it based on experience and things like that. So there are some guidelines though. Usually it's good to compare it to existing WizKids ships. The main caveat being that you don't want to compare them to crappy or really good ships. So like the Banshee's Cry, the Knights Errant from Fire and Steel. Ships like that are not good comparisons. It's better to have, I think it's better to recost abilities that WizKids, you know, messed up in terms of cost. Some people might differ, but I think most people would agree, like Fear should be, you know, about 2 points, not 6. 1 or 3 could work too, I think, but 6, like it is on the Unblinking 99 from DJC, and then maybe some of the Cursed ships as well. It's just massively overpriced, which makes it really hard, if not impossible, to use. So I would say to establish your own fair point costs, and I have a bunch of them, mostly I think pretty much all crew abilities, but I do have a bunch of them in the customs database. So I'll leave a link to that in the description below so you can check that out. And then beyond that, just using existing WizKids costs. A lot of them are right, and then the ones that are wrong, usually they're, I would say, overpriced. Some of them are kind of underpriced, like SAC is better at 3, 4, or 5 points rather than 2, like it showed up on the SAC captains. So it's mostly just about making fair stuff, not making overpowered stuff. So a lot of people have like no idea where to start, but I mean, once you establish all of the stuff for your custom ship, like let's say it has, like let's make up a random example. Let's say we have a 3-master, let's give it SL speed. Let's say it's got 4 cargo. Let's say the cannons are all 3S, just to keep it simple, and then it has like, ignores the first hit, she takes each turn as long as she has all of her masts. So pretty basic stuff going on. That's similar to some of the ships in the game, I would imagine. So SL speed and 4 cargo on a 3-mast, that alone I would say would be like minimum probably like 8 points, because that's good cargo and definitely good speed. So we can start there. And then the cannons are pretty meh, 3S, so I don't know, maybe 9 at most. But then the ability is pretty good. That's a 4-point ability on crew. I think that ability could be like 3 points personally. It's a good ability, it's a nice defensive ability, but I think 3 points works. So then we'd come up with like 11 or 12 points, which I think is pretty fair. So that's just like one like super basic example of like how I might do if I was just winging it. That's an easy one. It does get hard when you have brand new custom abilities that WizKids didn't make, and you don't know like how they interact with existing abilities. And I think that's where playtesting comes in heavily, which I'll admit I actually haven't playtested many of my customs at all. So, but anyway, so just a quick little video. And then Avery Benson actually has a really good video about a nice loud boat out there. Avery Benson has a really good video about how he prices his customs, so I'll try to leave a link to that as well. So that's my basic guide to making customs and pricing them. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon for the next video.